Theo, man, thanks for joining me for coffee today.
No problem, thanks for having me.
Good, yeah, no problem. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm very good, thank you. Sun's out, yeah, ready for the day.
Yourself, you're doing so well at the moment. Hollyoaks, great to see you on TV.
Thank you.
On the screen. For you as an actor though, where did it all begin for you? What was your... Where did you discover acting is what I want to do?
I mean, you could say I've kind of always done it. Primary school, anything practical, I'm up for getting on my feet and, anything that stops me from writing, basically, I was up for. So whether it be a drama workshop, I was always keen to participate. I never really took it seriously though. High school, it came to the point where I was starting to choose my options and I was like, well, I don't really fancy doing a theory-based class. I'll be honest, I thought, if I pick drama, it'll be mostly practical, I'll ace it. And I ended up enjoying it, so yeah, that's kind of how I found out I had a passion for it. Actually started when, every year our school gets entered into an event at the Contact Theatre called the Royal Shakespeare. Is it Royal Shakespeare? Royal Shakespeare School Festival. That's what it's called. Yeah. So that's basically a contemporary sort of take on Shakespeare plays, and this particular year we had Romeo and Juliet. So I thought, all right, okay, cool. So I went for Romeo, and I got the part.
Classic.
I got the part. And then it kind of just stemmed from there, really. I didn't realise how serious it was. So me being me, I was quite laid back at the time. And when I realised we were performing in front of 350 people, I was like, oh, I've actually got to take this seriously now. So we've done that performance, and wow, the feeling that I had when I first went on stage was unreal. Literally, I didn't expect to feel the way I felt about it, and it was the first time my mum saw me perform as well, so she was quite amazed, and after it she said you should maybe look at taking it in college. So from there I thought, okay, let me have a think about it, and then kind of went from there, really.
Amazing, man, amazing. That's fantastic. So after when you went to college then, what happened? Did you do any other acting training as well?
So it's coming to the end of my time in high school, and I wasn't quite sure about what I was going to do. So I thought, all right, let me try this acting thing. So I went to a few open days at colleges to just get a feel of what the course would be like, and if I was interested in it. And I found Sheen Simon, which is based in the heart of Manchester, and as soon as I went there and spoke to the tutors and spoke to the past pupils and current pupils that were there, I knew that was the sort of college that I wanted to go to. I was kind of thinking, what else can I do outside of college to sort of improve quickly and sort of get the ball rolling, really. And that's where I found DNA. I think I was 15, 16 at the time, coming 16, 15. And I met Darren for the first time, and started going to Saturday classes, and I'm really enjoying this now. And then from there I kind of got offered representation. The acting skills sort of linked to an agency on the side of it, and I thought, yeah, why not? And it kind of all just fell into place. I started going for auditions, and and it all kind of stemmed from there.
Fantastic, man. And of course, Darren Gordon, he owns and runs DNA Performance Resource, Umbrello Cherry Actors Agency, Acting Tutor, and also a great director as well.
I love that guy.
He's a great guy.
I absolutely love that. He's like an older brother, honestly. He's there for me whenever I need him, so yeah, he's brilliant.
He's such a nice guy. I mean, I've known Darren as well, going back quite a few years. He's a great friend.
He goes to the classes as well, though.
Yeah, of course, at DNA, and of course, I think we've done about 10
classes together,
and it's fantastic. Helped me a lot, as obviously yourself as an actor, supplementing your...
I found it didn't only help me as an actor, but as a person as well. I was quite a shy person, and it kind of brought me out my shell a bit. Helped me be a bit more social and more outgoing. So I think it's done me a whole world of good.
Fantastic, man. And when you're not sort of outside of work, so obviously now you're currently working on television at the moment, having a great time. Obviously, as an actor, we always try and improve ourselves, and I know you're one of those guys as well. You're always looking for ways to improve yourself. What do you do outside of work in your own time to improve your skill set as an actor?
So, recently I've started taking acting classes, starting to develop an American accent, stuff like that.
Should we talk the rest of this interview in American, or?
Don't put me on blast like that, right? I'm not ready for that yet. I'm working on it,
Amazing.
But But yeah, I've started doing that. You know, I also go to the gym, try and keep fit. And yeah, I'm just looking for, you know, new ways to keep improving. I think as an actor, you can't really, you know, you can't afford to not keep yourself on your toes.
Exactly.
And to get too comfortable. So, you know, even though I'm working on Hollyoaks now, you know, I'm still, you know, in my head preparing for, you know, that point where, you know, I leave Hollyoaks and I'm looking to do other stuff. So I just want to be the best sort of creative I can be, really.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
That mindset is so important as an actor, and you know, that's amazing. Who are your sort of influences, or who are your role models, you know, throughout growing up, and also where you are now, both in life and in your acting career at the moment?
All right, so my family's sort of female dominated. So I've been raised by, you know, pretty strong females. My mum being one of them, my grandma, my auntie Nadine. You know, they're three people that I would definitely say have supported me since day one. You know, and believed in me when, you know, maybe sometimes I felt a bit down, and, you know, they'd always be there to lift me up and make me see the positives and the negatives. So yeah, they're definitely three people that I definitely look up to. Acting wise, again, Darren Gordon, you know, he's always been there. He's been quite an important role in, you know, where I am today. I don't think I would be where I am without him or the support of DNA. You know, if I wouldn't have found him or them, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now. So, yeah.
It's like a family, isn't it, DNA? You know,
it is.
It's great to see people like yourself and other members of the DNA family, you know, being on, you know, doing so well for themselves, and that support network, as you said, both at home and also in acting, is so important. Everyone's got to
I think
support each other.
you know, it's important to surround yourself with people that have the same mindset as you. So, you know, go in there. You know, when I'm getting caught up in the wildness of whatever's going on outside of work or in work, you know, I can just go to them and I can just be, you know, myself, and, you know, we have a laugh. They keep me grounded.
That's it.
So yeah, I think that's the key, really.
So, working on television at the moment, as you are, you get yourself a bit of a profile.
Yes.
Being recognisable now at the moment in places, what's that like? I did notice a tweet that you did put up recently about you got noticed in shopping in Asda. Now, I think there's this, people have this misconception when they see you on TV at the end of the day, they get home from work, they put you on, they think you're in this other world, you don't do these kind of things. Now, obviously, that's just the way it is, but what's it like, sort of? How do you deal with that? And
you know what? Before, you know, when I found out I got the job, obviously I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. You know, but I didn't actually realise how much of an effect it would have on my life until I actually, you know, came on screen, and, you know, I'm going out and I'm getting sort of, you know, a bit of reaction from the public. It's very weird. It's very weird. It's not something I don't think I'll ever get used to. People coming up to me and asking me for a photo, I'm like, why do you want a photo with me? It's just me, like. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. And, you know, as you just said, that story in Asda, that was ridiculous. I had a basket in my hand, I'm doing my shopping, and, you know, these young guys come up to me and they're like, mate, what are you doing here? What are you doing in here? And I'm like, what does everyone else do in here? Like, just stuff like that. It's weird how, you know, you can be on TV and people just automatically think you're loaded, or, you know, you don't do normal stuff.
Yeah, it goes with the territory, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's one of those. But no, that's a good. It's a sign that you're doing well, and that's an important part. You know, I really think that's important. Okay, so outside of acting, your perfect sort of ideal day off. What do you like to do in your days off? It could be a weekend off, a couple of days together. What kind of things do you like to do?
To be honest, my days off consist of me sleeping. I think, you know, it's important, especially when you're going through the busy periods. When you get that time off, it's time to just, you know, shut off, not do anything, and just give your mind a rest, really. I like my own personal space, basically. So, you know, I stay at home, I watch films, listen to music, just be on the laptop and just not do anything, really. You know, I think it's a good thing that when I'm off, it's mostly in the week anyway. So I don't have to interact with my friends. You know, they're busy working and doing what they have to do. So it gives me, you know, no other option than to just just chill
Yeah, to relax.
and relax. And
Escapism, isn't it?
yeah. Just get away from it and just see my family members. Just do nothing really. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's my ideal day off.
Do you have any future goals in your career-wise? Are you just enjoying the ride at the moment? Do you have targets that you've got set up for yourself as an actor? Or?
I'm that sort of person where I don't really focus too much on the future. You know, I think it's important to bear in mind where you're going, but to not solidly have a plan. You know, I like to have a loose plan in my head and then, you know, just work up to it, goal by goal, to set small goals for each week. But, you know, I'm just kind of enjoying it at the moment. My main goal is to just, you know, just do what I love doing for a living. And, you know, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm focusing.
Would you have any advice that you would give to an actor of any age at this moment? It's a tough business. People are trying to break themselves in, get themselves noticed. What advice would you give them in terms of maybe either improving their skill set and creating opportunities for themselves?
With this sort of career choice, if you decide to go into it, you've got to be passionate. You know, like you said, it's a tough business. You're not going to, you know, chances are you're not going to hit it first time. You know, you're going to go through auditions and you're going to get turned down and you're going to have bad auditions. You know, I've had plenty of auditions that I thought could have went better and I've gone home and sometimes shed a tear and I'm just, you know, got it, you know, but it's that sort of thing of, you know, that didn't go well, but let's just focus on what's next. You know, keep your spirits up and, you know, my advice would be to be proactive, so go to classes, you know, take accent classes, go to the gym, you know, and just build on yourself as a business, basically, because that's what you are. You're selling yourself, so just make sure that you're selling the best sort of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so important. Just say things like we say going to the gym, looking after ourselves. We're a product.
Yeah.
And that it's so important, as you said, to do that. So fantastic. Listen, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been lovely, and coffee's good. I think I might get another one actually.
I might get another one. I might join you on that one.
Brilliant.